Hello, hello. Let's see. Welcome, everybody. This is a very informal live tonight. Do not want to hear myself on repeat over here. Let's see. We'll be doing some fun nails, looking at what I got in the mail today. I'm going to try out those plates. So, just getting this tucked in. Say hello, hello, hello. So I got some mail from Maniology today, and I want to share with you guys. So let's see. Okay. Get it pulled up here so I can see chat. If you're here and watching, you can say hello. You don't have to by any means, but so I got some new nail mail today. I got these laid out to play with. And let's see. Let me think here. 623. Hey, 4. Good to see you. I got some new nail mail. Did you see the title? Like How to Build a Monster and the Sugar Skull. I grabbed those babies as soon as I saw them. I was like, I gotta have those. I am just gonna go through quickly what I did get in addition to that. I don't know. I grabbed this stamp, this new stamper. I love the double end stamper, the small one, and I kept thinking that this looked bigger than the white, the clear one. And so when I got it, I was like, yeah, definitely is bigger. So I got this new stamper, which I probably will use tonight, because I don't ever do anything to mine. I'm super lazy about stuff like that. So I mean, I have in the past, a long time ago, set them out on what I never did really see a big difference. So you can see, hey, Beezy, good to see you. Wow, look at the difference. I mean, that's a big difference in stamping area. And when you look at my nails that are like, no, I don't have, I mean, these are my natural nails, so I don't, they're not real long, so I can cover my whole nail with one of these. And we all know it's Devin's favorite go-to. So yes, the pink one is for sure. I mean, I love these tiny ones, and I mean, there's even a littler end on that, but I always take them off. Now this one has a smaller end that's probably, yeah, it's the size of that one. So yeah, you got two for the price of one. But again, I probably will just remove that because I need to see what I'm stamping. It's hard enough as it is. So with that, you get the pretty scraper card, the large one. Hey, Jessica. You let it. I know I'm going to. I can't believe that I don't have that. I haven't had it yet. So here's the pretty card. It is a full card. I probably will use that tonight too. Usually use the small ones. I kind of go back and forth. We'll stand new plates I have here, but I was just kind of going. This is also going to go in my future giveaway. As y'all know, the Box of Gloom, a large box, is going till September 29th. And if you look at my videos on how to enter, for people who are watching this maybe on playback or come in later, you can go and see how to enter to win that. It's like $110 value. So, but these are for like future monthly giveaways, and this is a nice cube stamper, so I grabbed one of those. I had some points to use. I'm always like, I need to use points, so I've been using them on those. And then that, yeah, other than that, and this, and I'll show you these plates first, because these are ones, and of course, cue my dogs to start. Actually, Mila, I think it's always her, like this time of night. So this is MXM 068, so it's an older plate, but it's a Christmas one, and we all know I love Christmas. But it is the Hawaiian Christmas. Let me get it down here. Actually, I'm going to take the plastic off of this. The replacement, yeah. See, I have a cheapo version of it that I got, I think, off of Amazon, and it's the one I use for glitter. But when I look at them together, the stamper head is exactly the same. So I could buy a replacement head for this, but I usually just save it, use it for the glitter stuff I do glitter on. So I didn't want to overlap Grandma Mimsy, so I had been watching to make sure that she wasn't live because I didn't want to overlap her. So, hi Nicole. I'm so glad to see you. Yes. Yeah, I know mine get, we all have to have one that we do chrome powder and stuff like that with. That's that one I had. That's the very first stamper I bought. And I actually had ordered some plates from Temu back when I very first started trying to learn to stamp. And I realized that was not the way to go, even though I can stamp on some of those plates. But now I can. But back then it was not the best. Let's start with some good plates first. So, okay, so here is the cute little plate. I mean, it's Hawaiian Christmas, guys. I mean, it's so cute. We got lights and this one got me. Who else loves Christmas Vacation, the movie? Oh, Maleki Maka. It makes me want to sing the song. It makes me want to watch that movie. So it won't be long. I'll have to be doing my 12 Days of Christmas. So definitely was on my mind when I got this because I could just imagine doing Christmas Vacation nails. So these are so cute. It's got the tree. So cute. So that's that one. M068. The good ones are the last ones. The good ones are the ones we're going to play with. And obviously, it's a fairy plate. Y'all know me and my love of fairies and all those things. And what really got me on this one was it had, isn't it cute? So cute, Nicole, I know. This one has fairy houses that you can put on your nail, and I think they will fit on even my small nail beds. If I can get the blue off of it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Tossing. Okay, so here are the adorable, let me get that out a lot. Adorable little, hold on. Put this up here a little bit. Here are the little houses, the little fairy houses. You can see they're mushrooms. And this one, like the one up from the bottom. Oh my gosh, so cute. And then it's got some full nail designs here with just the mushrooms and cuteness, much cuteness. And then over here, you got the fairies. And this is like, I guess, a mansion. Fairy mansion. And then just some little leaves. Again, I believe these are little homes, but they're so tiny, I would have to stamp them first and then look at them very closely. Hey, Geronda. I'm so glad you're here. If you haven't, get in on the giveaway. Go to the video that says giveaway for the brand new $110 box. I'm going to be drawing for that on September 30th. So if you haven't got in on it, please do. I'm so excited about that. So here are the 3 new plates that were released by Maniology just in the last little bit. Like I got them as soon as I saw them drop. Hey, Flawless Unique, it's good to see you. I'm glad to see everybody hopping on. This was like very, very not planned, okay? So here's our how to make a monster, make your own monster plate. My goodness, my lot is like, I'm always fussing about that thing, but it's hard to get it to where I can get you guys to see it. Okay, so here we go. This is like Sally from Jack and Sally. Yes, I know, me too, Jessica. It was so fast. So this is like Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. And this is just a background. We'll play with this. We'll probably do Frank over here. You got Frankenstein. I know that. Hey, Pam. Hey, Pam. Good to see you. I know that Grandma Mimsy is so excited. It's going to be excited. She just asked for this in last Tuesday's live on Maniology. And I think they released these like the next day. So it was so funny because I was like, I messaged her and I was like, hey, you got your wish. They released those. She said, oh, I'm going to have to go there and look. So we got the mummy. And then this is a good one just to do like, just as a lighter color green background on Frank and then come in and put his features. So anyway, I thought we'd like maybe do Frank and um, so good though. This is so good. You can make your own little silly monsters. They don't have to be anything special. I love these eyes right here. And also we have um, the Scream mask or whatever. I've never seen the movie. So, and then we've got also, well, we have Sally here, and then we have, I know that Jack, the Jack Skellington one is on here as well. I'm not sure which eyes go with him, but I know that you guys will know. So, hey boss, good to see you. I know that your name is on that wheel. Just in the last few days, I saw that. Thank you for subscribing. This is a very impromptu live. I don't normally do this, but I just couldn't resist. So let's see. I also have another new plate, which is just a Halloween plate. And it's got a lot of full nail designs, which I love. I like to put them, well, I like to use them and like sometimes reverse stamp them, but I also like to use them just as a background and then bring something forward from it. So here's like some, looks like crystals. We got bats and that looks like cat ghosts, little kitty cat ghosts, bats, all kinds of like hocus pocus, witchy stuff, stop in for a spell, trick or treat, a candle, a skull candle. Yeah, I know, Jessica. I just was like, I'm gonna splurge. I'm just gonna get them all. So I grabbed all three of them. I think there might have been one I didn't get. Yeah, no, Nicole, you should grab them. Um, I don't ever put my code on here, but if you don't have an ambassador and you want to get a plate or anything off of there, you can use MMM10, like 3 M's and a 10, and that'll save you 10% at least. That saves. I'm from Tennessee, so our state tax is 10%, so at least it saves me that. So you can come in like and put a spotter in this or whatever. It's really cute. And then I think this one is going to be a big hit right here because I know so many people who love sugar skulls. And I know this has been a very much asked for plate. So I know there's lots of people that love them. Yes, ma'am, Nicole, that's correct. I need to put that in the comments. Hold on just a minute, I will. But that is correct. You are right. Let's see. I know everybody, everything's on my wish list. That's true for me too. Yeah. Okay, so when I looked at these, I was a bit confused when I was looking at the adorable thing they did with these. It's like, how did they get the color over that? Yeah, I was looking at the nails. But now I realize it's layered. It's just layered. We do this in white, and then we come back, and, you can do it in different colors, and we'll do that to show you. Oh, I know, flawless. I know, I'm the same way. Like, I have so many plates and so many more that I want. It's crazy. Now, these are just regular. Yeah, well, let's see. No, I guess, well, I don't know. I'm trying to look at the flowers since these are all layered. Yeah, I guess you could. I would have to try this one. I'm not sure. I don't know. To me, they look just different, but these are obviously layered. So I did one black nail, I think. No, actually, it's one of those dark green ones from the plate, but I'm going to grab it. I think I've still got it here somewhere. But this, so good, so good. And then you've got the individual ones over here that you can use the skull in white first, and then come in and add on whatever you want them to be. So I thought this was a really good way to do it too. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Let's get started. Let's just quit talking and get started. Let's see. So I have a black nail, but I had that green one here somewhere. I was trying to think of what to do with it because it's right here. It's bigger, And I thought that it might be better for like the Sugar Skull. There goes my dogs squeaking their toy. They got new toys today. Duran has thoroughly already been squeaking that one like crazy. So we'll save this one for the Sugar Skulls. And so yeah, get a drink. Tennessee allergies are in full bloom. Let me type in my code here real quick and say, before I forget. I always forget. You say 10%. Oops, can't type either. Oops, like I said, I can't type. I think I typed that right. They just don't recognize the word. Okay. Okay. Mail him. And let me see. I think I can pin it. Okay. So there it is. If anybody needs it, it's there. Okie dokie. Alright, thank y'all for hopping on though. So I think I'm going to use this one for the mummy, a mummy. So what do y'all want to do first? Do you want to do monsters or Sugar Skulls? Throw it in the chat. Which one do you want to do? We'll just go by the most votes. Okay, I see one monster. I've got a pair of leggings that are Sugar Skulls. I wore them this weekend. Two monsters, okay? They're like LuLaRoe, like go way back, okay? But I keep them, okay? We're 2 and 1, okay? But they were just black with the white on them. They weren't colored, but I wore them to my husband's company picnic with Halloween nails. I mean, I'm ready for Halloween. Okay, 2 and 1 so far. See if we get another one, or break a tie, or make it tie. If not, I will just go with monsters. I was in PetSmart today and saw that they have new little things for the dogs, and they have Monsters Inc. toys and stuff, which I love Monsters Inc. It's one of my favorite kids movies. I love that movie. My kids loved it growing up. So okay, so let's do Frank, and I'm gonna try a green, to find a green. I use Trickster, which is, you know, really bright. I'm gonna try to find something to go over it and just use this right here, and just see if we can't. Okay, so we got enough. Okay, all right, we got enough to do. So I don't know if I've got anything. I'm just gonna look and see. I always have my arm over here in the. I want to make sure that the black shows up. I know that I have one that's very, very sheer, but you know what? I'm tempted to just leave it be, because Trickster is so hard to find anything that will remotely. I don't want to go too dark because I don't want it to clash with the black. Oh, okay. Somebody voted for. I'm just to try this one. It may be too bright, but we're just playing, like I said. So I'm going to use this one right here, which has just got a bunch of the scars and stitches and all that on there. This is a smaller nail tip. It's not like a big thumb tip. So we will be seeing how well this does it. I may use my new stamper. See how much I can get. Yep, enough to go on the nail tip for sure. I think my sticky is still good. So, is anybody like on here that's newer tonight, that's completely new to stamping? If so, then I can kind of explain as I go, but I'm thinking everybody is, but please tell me if you are. Sometimes I go back and forth of which cards I like, whether I like the full one. Oh my goodness. If you're new here, that's not anything uncommon. Dear, I'm gonna have to make a mind. Hold on just a minute. Hey, knock it off. I'm gonna go over there and turn the chair around because that's what they're fussing over. Okay, so we just put some like enhancements here on Frank. We've got to pick up his hair and everything. Let me turn the chair around. Oh my goodness. They're worse than children. Clara, you're being a good girl. Journey and Duran, knock it off, okay? You guys knock it off. I'm sure it's not Journey, it's Duran, the little one. Okay, so I'll clean this up with my fancy, this is my clothespin one. I have one, the other one. I just haven't got it right here by my side. Okay, real clean. Whoops. Oh my Lord, I laid it near the magnets over here and it caught like 5 magnets. Okay. Here we go. So let's get Frank's hair, which is black. And I'm thinking that goes with him too. His big eyebrow does. But let's do his hair first. I'm going to turn it upside down. Oops. My goodness. Can't hold on to nothing. So I'm live Thursday too. So this is, like I said, this is just the hop on, play around with these plates for just a little bit. So let's see if this very light roll. You can see right there where it dug out a little bit of the polish. So it's a little light in the center, but yeah, I know I do that. Hey Bailey, good to see you. We're building a monster. I'm going to go ahead and just do it like this, and I can always touch it up with black. It's going to be up at the top of his head anyway. If it was something else, I would re-stamp it. But also, I usually use, like, I'm becoming to where I like the monocle stamper now. Actually, it doesn't look bad at all. It's fine. There's just one little section right up here at the very top that didn't get any. How are you doing, Bailey? Are you feeling better? I had a migraine this weekend, but thankfully, after a day of a migraine and then a day of it being like almost gone, I'm feeling a whole lot better. So we're going to get his eyebrow. Keep in mind, guys, I'm just winging this. I'm not, I don't know exactly. I'm not looking at the website or anything, so I'm just going ahead and playing here, which is what I normally do before I do your all's lives on Thursday, or our lives on Thursday. It's just kind of have a game plan. But tonight there is no game plan. None at all. So here's his little big eyebrows. Whoa. I hope I leave enough room for everything. That's my problem. Okay, here's that. Good, Bailey. I'm good. Glad you are. Okay, and let's see. This is his mouth, pretty sure. And I had to look and look and look to find his eyes, but it's these. These. And let me see. I need to bring you guys in a little closer. There we go. I'll get you over here. If you're on your phone, you can always zoom in. But I was going to try to get y'all up here a little closer. Just remind me if I'm not in frame. Somebody, like, tell me. Yeah. I just thought we were on the same page. I don't know. I've not seen Grandma Mimsy today. That's why I was like, I made sure she wasn't live before I went live, because I was like, she may be napping. I know she's burning the candle at both ends between all of the different social media platforms, and I told her, I was like, I can't do TikTok. I just can't. But I know that she does it, and you know, Instagram. I don't really fool with Instagram either, and I know that that's like where it's at right now. So, but anyway, I'm looking for my little thing to my little paw print. What did I do with that thing? It's laying here somewhere, I guarantee you. If not, then we improvise. Oh, it is. I know it is. I just can't see it. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up his eyes because they have to have a little tap of white in the center of them. I'm still looking around here for that stupid paw. Okay, let's see. So what you can do if like you can't find your little paw print or your little palette is like grab a sticky and just grab another stamper. Let's just do this, make it easier. Okay, and for this one I'm going to look for a little tiny tip for a dotting tool. I'm going to use that for the inside of his eyes. I could use a brush. It just depends on really my mood, I guess, and what I have laying around. So I'm thinking it's these eyes. I think that's what these are going to be. I think that's right. Then again, these look like they have eyebrows with them. No, I don't think they do. No, they don't. Okay, so that was a good pickup. So if you're struggling with fine lines pickups on like if you're using a different company plate, or sometimes, man, these last plates we've been getting have had some super fine lines on them. I really recommend this polish right here. It's made by She Modern, SHEMODERN, and it's particularly a sticky stamping polish, which means it makes it a whole lot easier to pick stuff up, and it stays sticky longer, which means you got more time to transfer over to the nail, which is definitely a good thing. That's what you do when you can't find your palette. You just grab some, put some paint on it. Okay, that's all I'm going to do is just dot his little center eye here. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get my glasses, my huge glasses so I can maybe see a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, I think I went a little too heavy on his eyeballs. We'll see. He is a monster, though. I don't think we can. I don't think we can mess him up. So I'm just gonna wipe that off. And I've got a big blob of white. I'm just gonna let that dry so that I don't have to have such a mess. And then I'll scrape it off into the trash can. So let's see. Let me let this. Oop. I'm gonna blow on that a little bit. Get it to dry. Is it really? Everybody run that wants it. I did not know that. Is it still? Let me check real quick while this is drying real quick. Anybody that missed out on the box of Gloom? Let's see. Let me see. Is it under subscriptions? I don't think so. Let me just put shop all. No, where is it? I know it's. Let me put box of Gloom. Let me search for it, because I'm going to confirm for you guys if it's back in stock. I knew they said it is. Wait a minute. It says options. Hold on a minute. Well, I think it might be sold out again already. Let me get back over here where you guys are. Let's see. I just checked, and according to what they say, it says options, and when you click it, it just is all kind of in gray, and it says sold out. So, hey Lisa, good to see you. Pam, when did you see it? Like just in the last little bit? See, I mean, I looked and just now it says that it's already sold out, which doesn't surprise me at all. This eye should stick on here without, give it a little wiggle. Little wiggle. The dotting tools, well, I usually get overzealous with the dotting tools. So, as y'all can see, a little too much white on there. Yeah, I think they were only getting one. Yeah, I mean 100. I'm sorry. One. Yeah, that definitely would sell out quick. 100. And I can't remember where I read that. Sometimes we get like a peek at things, but I'm not sure. Maybe they mentioned that in a live. I don't remember. So this is a really fine line right here. This would be a good one to use, even this little tiny, really, really tiny stamper. His little nose is super small. Oh, thanks, Jessica. He looks like Frank, doesn't he? Starting to. So these are ones you can Hulk smash. If you've got a heavy hand on stamping, you can really just like smash it down there and it will not betray you. That's why I love these little things so much. So let's put his nose in here. If I get out of frame, guys, tell me because I'm not looking. Here you go. His nose. And so we need his mouth. And then decide whether we need to put any more. Oh, thank you all. Anything, like any more scars on him, we might. He was a pretty scarred up dude, wasn't he? He was damaged. It's okay, Frank. It's okay. I definitely want to put at least one. Oh, look how ugly cute he is. I mean, come on. Okay, let's see. I think the scars were all on this one. Let me look over here in my own light. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just grab a scar over here out of this. Put a couple more there on him. He's so ugly cute. Yeah, yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. I used to, when I did Color Street, I would try to do him, and I just never got the, never could get it exactly right. But I did try, like cutting strips and things like that. But I think that was supposed to stay on there. But let's see, where do I want to put this? I think on his cheek. Let's do one more. And let's see. I'm excited to try the little sugar skulls too. I think they're so cute. And we'll see how bad or / good stamping day I'm having, because lining up stuff doesn't always come easy to me. So this has got a lot of little extra goodies on here, like little circles and stuff. I want to put it right here over top of this other one to make it stand out. Okay. All right, Frank, you're looking pretty rough, but you're cute. We like you anyway. So let's definitely put some smudge free on him. I think I'm doing the stained glass plates on. Thanks, Voss. I think he looks cute. It's so good that we have the opportunity and stuff to do things that I'm allergic to gel, so I can't wear gel, but you can do these over gel. You can stamp over gel. So I mean, but it's great for us that are allergic and can't use gel to be able to still create really pretty and cute nail art. So here he is. He is cute, isn't he? He's so ugly. He's cute. Let's hope we don't say that about the sugar skulls, because one of them might be a little bit harder. Okay. I think I was gonna do a quick little mummy. I think that would be cute. I'm gonna use coconut. We're gonna do this really quick. This will be a really quick and easy one here, hopefully. Nice and ugly, exactly. Exactly. Just like he's supposed to be. Frankie. Somebody done him dirty. Okay, real light roll. I'm gonna pick up all the little things, the little lines. You can use any color as your background, it doesn't matter. You can use green or, I mean, whatever you want. And I'm thinking if I want to do, trying to think, may want to put, what did I even have on this? Coconut. Okay, let's see. I think the black may show up just all right then on that. I think Thursday, Jessica, that's why I was like, I might just do these tonight real quick so that y'all could get a look at them and see if you might want to order them. Just, you know, that way you would know. There's also, this can be Frank as well right here. So I'm going to do just some really generic googly eyed monster eyes right here. Just gonna grab these. I don't even know if the they have a mouth. I don't think they do. Do they? Somebody tell me. Not every day I encounter a mummy, so I don't remember. Let's see if they show up. I think they will. So you could use white. Yeah, these are a little bit light. You can start off with a white nail and come with some white gray and do it that way. I almost stamped like that, and then I was like, no, I think I'm gonna lay down the other, or eyes that are a little bit more enhanced, I guess. Oops, look at there. I just got green all over my black French tips. That way they'll be the same way Thursday when you see them. I'm not changing them. So let's just do, what kind of mouth do we want to put on him? Just very, I don't know, something I don't have to reverse stamp. So the little mummy is my fault. Hey, good to see you, PNW Pacer. Welcome. Nails by Lula, good to see you. Well, that's the next one we're gonna do. He's cuddly. That's cute. That's true. Frankenstein turned out real cute. This little guy is not doing as good. I think it's my fault because of the color choice that I picked. But we're gonna continue on, and then we're gonna do the sugar skulls. I'm just gonna give him, I don't know, he needs like a big mouth, but I'm not gonna reverse these teeth. He's just gonna have black teeth. Good to see everybody. If you haven't subscribed, you should, and enter to win that is now sold out again. It just restocked and like sold out in like, I don't know, Pam, at least what, less than an hour. You can't obviously see this face. Probably could stamp it in white. So okay, let's look at the sugar skull plate. Like I said, that's my fault. There goes my dogs. My husband's in the refrigerator. I think they're gonna get something. So we've got, I want to do this large one on this nail tip right here, and this is as much for me playing with it the first time. Obviously we're gonna do this in white, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna put some different colors on here. Yeah, it's good to see you, everybody that's hopped on. So good to see you. We're gonna put some different colors on, and then hopefully line them up. And yeah, so this is a thumbnail size. So I'm glad I had that one already painted. So this is a couple of steps, just layered stamping. Oh, let's try that again. My sticky sticky stamper station. I need to change the, I should have scraped it again. Make sure this is cleaned off. That is my dog that's 15 that's barking, y'all. And I don't have the heart to scold her. If it's the young ones, I will. But one, she's like almost deaf and she doesn't even realize like how loud she is. So I would be screaming at her if I was like calling her down. And she's like begging for food. I know. I don't even have to. Okay, now it should pick up. Getting good scrapes in there. Okay, that's much better. All right, let's make sure we get this one in the center. Let's see. My husband's like, Mila, hush. Okay. It might have been just a tad bit squiggly when I put that down, but it will be fine. Now, if you have like some left down here at the bottom that is a large nail tip, just take what you got left on your little stamper. Usually you have a little bit of white left. That's the best way, is just to fill it in like that. That's how mine is. So the only good thing that's coming out of Bailey is like she doesn't hear thunderstorms anymore. The only thing that really got her going was the 4th of July, and it's because it was absolutely that loud. Like they were setting off tanite, which if anybody knows what that is, it's an explosive. It was an explosive target. You're supposed to have a license to even have it. And I mean, I live in the country, so I don't think I need. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, it was horrible that night. So let's see. We want some really cute little colors. We want some popping colors for this sugar skull. So some pink and some. I want something that really stamps really nice and bright. Look at that, the yellow and blue. With blue, everybody. How about these? Nice and cut bright colors. Let me get all my crap out of the way here so I can get somewhat oriented. Because right now I am not. Oh. Now let's see. Set some of this stuff over to the side. So I'm usually more organized than this, at least when I come live, but not tonight. Okay, so I'm trying to make room. So good colors. Okay, good. All right. Trying to make room to have all these open at the same time, so that we can put them on here. Kind of how we do when we do like smudgicures and stuff like that. So we don't have to open them and it all dries together. Oh, well, it wouldn't be a Melissa video, would it, if I didn't drop something? Jeez Louise. Okay, at least it didn't spill. Too bad, didn't get on my mat, I don't think so. Okay, here we go. Just gonna do them in this order too. So you just decide where you want this to go. You can ombre them a little bit if you want. This is the same way you would do an ombre. Make sure you got a good amount of polish on there. I hope that doesn't bother you guys. She usually is not this bad. Okay, let me get my thing ready here to pick it up. Gonna come in here. Remember, the pink is the top. And I'm gonna line up his little face. It is a little squishy because I remember, oh my goodness, let me put my glasses on. Actually, I think I'm gonna put some sticky stamping, smudge free, sorry, no, not smudge free, sticky base. Okay, if anybody orders any new sticky base coat, I just wanted to show you the difference. It usually is a somewhat milky color, but you may get it and it may be clear, but it's the same go. That's okay, Lisa. That's fine. You visit. It's with your sister. Have a good evening. But they are perfectly fine. It's just that it's clear for some reason, but they have confirmed that it's fine. So the only reason I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that I can maybe finagle this, because like I said, when I think it's squished a little bit when I put it down, everything may not be sitting exactly where it's supposed to be, but we're going to line it up the best we can just for fun tonight anyway. I repaired my nail while that's drying. I actually have one of Maniology's tips right here, and this just, I need to file it after I take the polish off. I probably will, but they're pretty close to my own. These are the short square nails, and I was surprised at how well it fit. Well, I shouldn't be, but I was. And I had just ordered those and got to be like 2 days, and before my nail completely gave way, it was already patched, and then it just decided that it had enough. My laundry hamper took it out. Ooh, laundry. So I'm over here obviously touching this when I shouldn't be. See if it's, hey Cindy. I surprised you, didn't I? I hopped on really quick. Look who we've made. Look at Frank. Is he not adorable? He's so cute. I'm trying to see. Again, you guys tell me if I get out of frame. Isn't it cute? The mummy, not so good. I needed to redo his colors. But we're doing the sugar skull right now. And I'm waiting on the sticky base to dry. I could go ahead and cap these polishes so I don't spill the blue again, at least. Oh, goodness. I'm having a hot flash. Welcome to the 50s. Okay. Getting really impatient. Okay, I think it's pretty good. Still sticky, but hopefully. Now, let me put my glasses on. What was the green? I used Trickster as the base, and then I came in with Seedling, this green, as and with this image right here, this one, just as an all over background, and then just started putting on the elements of him. So I'm trying to see, line up his eyes here first. I want to make sure. Goodness gracious. Tedious. Trying to center those little tiny blue. Like I said, everything is a little bit off. I said it looked like it got a little squidgy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up my stamper for down here at the bottom. And I'm actually going to put those on one at a time, where they actually do go on the lips, on the ones that I still have on here. So it's a tad off, but it's still cute. I like it. See up here where these aren't exact, is where when I put the original white down, it just smudged a little, or smeared a little, not smeared, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It just became a little bit distorted when I stamped it. So in size, and so that makes the second stamping process a little bit off. But sometimes I actually like them when they're a little bit off. So let's put some on here, and let's look at one of the other ones, the individual ones. Well, it's actually another layered one, but just a single. Yeah, you can see he's not lined up exactly, but it's okay. So there is the little skull. I should have put pink in the middle. I think his face would have showed up better for future use. I will know. I didn't even think about it, obviously. Okay, so let's do this other one other one. And just want to remind you again, if you're watching and you haven't subbed or hit the like button, you can do that while you're watching. I would really appreciate it. It really helps to get my channel out there. And if you haven't subbed, please do. You can enter the contest to win the box of Gloom. They got their second shipment in, according to Pam, and I just checked, it's already sold out. So I've seen them do this little guy. I think that's on some nails. Let's just go ahead and put his little face down first. That's the skull. This will be a shorter live tonight. Gosh almighty. I always have this dropsies, but not like tonight. It's been really bad. Okay. Shampoo I want to use. The one that I just... right here, hiding behind these. I don't want to... too light of a touch. Wipe off this again. Make sure. And I do have my stamper sitting on. I'm about to clean my sticky stamper station. I'm not gonna do that right now. Let me get some Scotch tape. It's sitting on some tissues, and sometimes the pressure, if it's not sitting on something absolutely flat, will cause it to do that. And then sometimes it's just user error, which is usually what it is in my situation. All right, let's see. Let's try again. So I usually use the small card. It's just my favorite. Just this old plain Maniology one. One that's really flimsy. Okay, dude, you need to pick up this time. Okay, that was good. That's a good one. That's a good one. We'll take it. Kind of be careful as you pull it back so you don't take some of it off, because sometimes that happens. Okay, so do we want to make this a... again, you can use different colors. Like you can come in with a couple different colors if you want, and make each thing a different color, as you know, you want to scrape with a couple different colors. Let's see. I'm trying to decide which one I want to do. Let's make him this little dude right here. So I want his eyes to show up for sure. Oop. Well, that bottom half's going to be that. And let's do a little bit of pink. Let's just do it in blue and pink. How about that? Okay. Okay. I'm going to use this stamper again. Got him. Glad to see everybody hanging out. Just hanging out on a Tuesday night. Doing a little bit of nails. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Here he is. This little hat. So, he's cute. Cute, cute, cute. And we could put a flower down here at the bottom. Let's do that. So, think what I will try to do is I'm going to use the same colors, and I'm going to take out the heart and then put it back. Isolate it. This is a new stamper I'm working with, so just saying, if anything's off, I'm going to blame it on the stamper. It is a great stamper. It's like, see? Okie dokie. Making sure that, yeah, it's a little bit elongated. I'll turn it to where it'll fit down here. Oh, shoot. Said I was going to take that out of the center. Look at there. Get it lined back up. My air conditioning vents is covered up, but it still is very, there we go. Whew, that was close. That was close. Hey, Love for Polish Santa, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We're just playing around with these new plates that I got tonight. Did you not get that the box of gloom? Yeah, evidently, I think they were only getting 100 in, so I imagine they went really quick. I would love to know like how many they actually get in. Wouldn't y'all like to start with? It would be interesting to know like how many they sold out in 9 hours. I mean, that's crazy. It's crazy. Whoop, come here. Come here. Okay. So this, I'm taking this one off because I don't like it. And this one is clear. So we'll put Frank in the middle. He never gets, he's always, you know, a wallflower. But tonight he's going to be right in the center. So I'm going to sit this over here. I'm so happy that you're here. Absolutely. I was trying to think if there's any other ones. Now these are also lined up, and I can do one more if y'all want. It's up to you guys because I don't have anything to do. But if y'all want to do one more layered one, we can do one more layered one. I'll paint a black nail, and we'll see if I can line this one up any better. Maybe, maybe not. We'll try anyway. So, let me get the black and the other nail tip. I'm so glad you're here live too. I am. We'll do the, again, with the colors. So these are smaller skulls. These will be even more fun / sarcasm, not to ornament. Let's see. Make sure that's clear. I might use the monocle. The monocle stamper we got last year, but last year's Halloween box was this one, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. But whatever reverse stamping, can y'all see how it gives it that hue of pink? I have a real hard time, like I don't know why, but it's like when I go to line it up, it's almost blurry. But if you're just gonna stamp a whole nail, it's not bad. But if you're doing a lot of like needing it to line something up, this one is not the best. And I'm looking at this new one. This is the one from this year's box that has the moth on it. And it's a clear one. It's a good one. You can see straight through it. And this was the one 2 years ago, and it also is clear. So it's a good one. But the one last year, it's very pretty, but it doesn't, it gives off this pink cast from the outside of it. Yeah, I know some stats. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't know. I know, they are not a huge business, so I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe, 500, 700. If 100 more is coming, I don't know. I'm thinking like 700. Do you agree about the stamper? Okay, so it's not me. It's not just me then. So I don't have anything at the bottom of this one. Took the bottom off, so it gets dust up under it. Little pieces every once in a while. I'm letting that dry besides just talking. Um, yeah, it does. It gives off a um, pink hue that is hard to line up. So we're going to do, when we do this one, I'm just going to use two colors, I think. That yellow just, well, let's see. Well, we can use all three of them. I don't think it'll matter in this one. I just wish would use a brighter color for the skeleton's face. Let's see. This is probably dry because it's so hot in here. My office without the vent on. Yet it's still drying everything up super fast. So, let's see. Stamper at the ready. Oh no, Melissa. Is somebody screaming at me right now through the through the thing? What is that? It's not black. It's white. Thank y'all. I'm just glad that I caught it before I stamped it. Good grief. It would have been fun to pick that up and hold it over top of that black and be like, oh, why this doesn't look good? I kept thinking, what? Something's not right. Okie dokie. So I have had to learn to love this stamper though. I didn't use it forever. And then I have come to love it just in the last little bit. Let me see if I've got enough of them and make sure I've got, yeah. I'm gonna make sure I get it. Hopefully all lined up straight this time with no distortion. That's the word I was looking for a minute ago in the stamp, because that's what happened the first go around. Okay, Lisa. That's fun. Some fries from Mickey D's. Someone put chewing gum. Oh my goodness. Lisa, let me tell you what to do. My sister was a McDonald's franchiser, so they own like 5 McDonald's. And I used to do all the customer complaints for her. She'd be like, I'll pay you $10 if a complaint if you'll take care of them. And I'm like, okay. So we'll call the store obviously, but so you like the monocle, but can't use this. See, I think it's what you start on, and I started on this Ice Cube one. But call the 800 number, Lisa, which is to corporate, and it will automatically send out an email to, if it's a private owned McDonald's, then somebody will reach out to you, and they should be reaching out to you with some gift cards or something like that. Back in the day, I used to offer gift certificates, which we never had anything like that, but definitely the 800 number is on most of their products. I'm pretty sure it's on their cups, but you can get it off of anything. So I'm so sorry. That's terrible. I mean, that's awful. So yeah, they need to know about that. Does we have any DNA swabs we can go down there and find out? Oh, you want to think, did somebody just accidentally lose it? Or, I mean, I would want to think that that'd be the issue, but either way around it, it's not good, Okay, let's see. Did I scrape it too much? Not enough? Let's see. Wow. I got some of that. No, it did not pick. Well, nope. Too dry. That's what I mean. It's so hot in my office right now. So hot. Let me get a new console. Well, you can't use the monocle. Well, that's how I was. Like, I wouldn't even try. I got to the point where I was like, I'm not even trying anymore. Because I had tried and tried and tried. And everybody kept saying, oh, it's really good for fine lines and, you know, everything. And I was like, not for me. And I just made myself one day, just in the last couple of weeks, just sit down and just like keep trying and keep trying. I was using it with really fine line things like these. I'm gonna have to go faster. But you know, just it really is good for fine lines if you can, when you get it to pick up. So I'm gonna turn my card as well because it's got paint on it. Actually, I'm gonna get a brand new one. Let me think of how I got it oriented here. It's on the bottom. Okay. I may have to do some sticky stamper stuff on this too. I swear. Is anybody else confused besides me? Because I can tell you right now that Melissa is. And I can see this one. Okay, if y'all don't care, I'm going to pick it up one more time. And I'm going to use the Ice Cube one this time. It's so fine. Those lines are so fine. Yes, extremely light touch. And it's really good for the fine lines. But man, this is extreme. I don't know if it's where it's just so hot in here. Because I don't feel like, I feel like I've got some of both of the images. That's why I'm going to switch over to the Ice Cube one and see if I can't get just what goes on there and not some of the image beside it. Yeah, it does. It's almost like you feel like you're not even picking up enough to do anything. And you know what? I'm going to do 2 colors instead of 3. That way I might be able to see it a little bit better. These are a little bit brighter. Okay, let's try this again. A stamper right here before I scrape it. Okay, let's look at this. Let me get my glasses down here. Yeah, I still love this Ice Cube stamper. Okay. Let's get this lined up here. This is this one. This is that. Okay, I'm gonna get it turned. Again, I'm going to go in a little at a time because, again, I want to make sure it's as lined up as I can get it. Because this one down here at the bottom is a little bit off. There we go. Now, make sure it comes off. See, this pink is not wanting to stick. That's because it's so hot in here. I can always put some sticky on it if I need to. Most of it came off. Okay, so that's just the pink and the blue. But man, those are very, very tiny. Very, very little bitty. I mean, that was my daughter calling. So it was probably muted for just a second. What I was saying is it didn't pick up this right here, but you could go back and pick up anything that was individually missed. That's weird. It's so hot in here tonight. That is one thing that's wrong. Like, it's so hot. Monocle does feel weird when I first started using it too. But it's so like satisfying when you pick up something and it's a really tiny line and you're like, oh wow, that because I was using a I think I was using a clear jelly stamper plate, and they're fine. Their lines are super fine on those plates. Like it took me a while to get to where I could even pick those up. So if you're struggling with clear jelly stamper, definitely use a sticky stamping polish. It will help. Um, so I'm looking for my, I've got some more over here. Smudge free polish. I know it's sitting right here in front of me, but it was about the time that I go get another bottle. Oh no, that's the Twinkle one. I don't want that one. Right here it is. I was out in my car today doing errands. I found an old, yes, a CD. I found an old CD, clear jelly stamper. That's where I practiced mine too, Jessica, is on a clear jelly stamper plate, layering stuff. And I was surprised when I would just barely touch it and it would be there, the image would be there. Because I've seen the lady that, you know, has clear jelly stamper do that, and I just thought, it doesn't even look like she's touching it. I can't do the two-handed thing yet, but it's still, yeah, it's cool when it finally works. It finally clicks for me. It finally clicked for me. And I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. You know, I get it. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just like the lightest touch, and there you look around and you've got your image. It's cool. Lisa, did you call the 800 number? I'll pull you out. Like magic. It is. It's like magic. Pull you all back a little bit. Did you tell him Melissa Browder said? You better listen to her. It's been a few years since I've done complaints for McDonald's, but trust me, I've heard it all. I've heard it all. Trust me. Everything, just about. Except chewing gum and fries. I've not heard that. That is a new one on me. Yeah, my sister, she was just so tired of dealing with them because it's just so much work to have one anyway, to have stores anyway. And so she's like, I don't want to, I'm tired of doing these things, and I don't have time to do them. I'll give you $10 if you'll do for every one you do. And I'm like, shoot, yeah, give me your login. I'll take care of that. So what are sisters for, right? So especially when they say they're going to pay you money to do it. So, but yeah, yeah, Bailey, you get your see. Definitely call. Okay, wait a minute. So it was your sister's gum. Okay, that's better. It's still kind of great. Yeah, no, not near as bad. Not near as bad. That's funny. I mean, I can understand it. Like, I definitely understand how that happened. Leave it to the sisters. Are you the youngest? I'm the youngest. My sisters are like 10 and 7 years older than me, so I always say they tormented me when I was little. They had to babysit me, and they weren't happy about it much, I don't think. One time my mother told me they pinned my diaper to me, to Melissa, to pinned it with the old pins that we used to use way back in the day. And my mother said she was hanging up laundry. She came in and I was just crying and they couldn't figure out why. And she asked my sisters, and they were like, you know, Dumb and Dumber over there. We don't know. She said she took my diaper off and realized that they had poked the pins through the skin. So She's only 11 months, so y'all are like Irish twins then. Yeah, that is very close together. That's cool. Yeah, isn't that something? They did. They were like, and another time, I think I was like 6 weeks old, and somehow I rolled off of the bed and in between the bed and the wall, and it broke my collarbone. That, and then, oh, I'm glad it wasn't somebody from McDonald's. Yeah, definitely. Broke my collarbone at 6 weeks, and then when I was 9 months old, I think it was about 9 months old. You remember the old percolators that were like plug up kind? There was one on the thing, and then it plugged up down below, and I grabbed the cord and pulled off the plugged up percolator full of coffee, and it thankfully didn't hit my face, but it did hit over my shoulder, and I've still got a scar on my arm that only pops out like when I've been out in the sun or something. But Mom said when she took my pajama top off, the skin just came off. It was awful gross. But yeah, I had a lot of crap happen to me when I was little. I have to blame it on my sisters for most of it. But anyway, not the coffee. I had to take that noted, I guess. When I was just a kid. But anyway, I do give my sisters a hard time. So you didn't torture them. Good, good, good. Well, there was just three of us. My dad wanted a boy so bad, but he had three girls, and then he had two granddaughters, and then he had a great granddaughter before. Yeah, it happens, Lisa. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it happens. I mean, I'm sure they didn't mean to pin my diaper to me, but they did, and they were just kids, But so my dad just never got a boy, but we do have a little 2-year-old grandson, and my dad would have been in love. Like, he was like a first boy in like 27 years on our side of the family. Three girls and yeah, we were just three girls. So, well, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna put these up here like I always do. Let y'all see all my mistakes I made, because I do make them. Trust me, lots of them. But here you can see where this one is not lined up exactly. This is good right here. This is off. This is good, but it didn't even pick up this. And then this one lined up really well. Little one here. This is cute on it. Frank looks real cute. And then this one, you can see where it's off up here. And I know I saw when I put that white down, it just distorted it. So I don't even know if I could have lined it up. Probably would have needed to be restamped, which meant I'd had to paint it black again. But anyway, Frankie's the best. Yep. Yep. He is. But I do like this sugar skull plate. I'll definitely be playing around with that too. This one's really cute. Just the little one. There's so many choices on there too to pick from. So yeah, it's cute. It's cute. So, but thank you guys for coming. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hitting like. And I just appreciate it very much, more than you know, especially not even, planning this. To have you guys come and support me means the world. So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. And thanks again. And if you haven't gotten into the on the wheel yet, I think everybody I see here is on the wheel. Taronda, are you on the wheel? If you aren't, go over to the, wait a minute, I can just look and see. Let me look, because I want everybody to be able to, let's see, I'm not seeing you, but I may be just looking over, but let's see, if you're not, Taronda, if you look for the video on my page that says Box of Gloom, and it says giveaway in big letters, you can go on there. And I haven't checked, obviously, but if your profile is set to public, that's the only thing pretty much you have to do. And just be living in the U.S. and willing to provide me your name and address to send it to you. You could just enter me and I will put you in the drawing. So if you haven't done that and entered, do. I think everybody else. Well, thanks for thank you. This was just a very, like I said, rushed little thing. But thank you all for turning out. I really do appreciate it very, very much. So have a great night, and I will see you all Thursday. We'll probably be doing stained glass nails that night. Oh boy, more fine lines, right? And reverse stamping. But have a great night, guys. Good night.